A lot of guys rotating positions on your offensive line. As someone who's kind of been in the same spot all year, how nice is it to not have to be one of those guys rotating spots anymore?
100%. I mean, it's been huge. Over my last 5 years, I've played anywhere from left guard, center, to right guard. So finally playing center every day, every snap that I was available, like, it's been great to finally get that consistent chemistry with the other guys around me. So I'm super excited, see how that comes September 2nd.
What do you say to guys like Ryan Baer, who are rotating around and trying to play almost every spot?
100%. I think I keep telling them, just keep learning everything. The more you know, the more faith and trust the coaches have in you. So if you know anything from center, guard, tackle, they have faith. Like, if someone goes down, like, you can be plug and play anywhere. So it's huge for him. He's a young guy too, so he's learning a lot. So I mean, I'm excited to see him perform this year.
They always talk about how important continuity is on the offensive line. You get 5 guys playing together snap after snap. Can it work though if you have 6 or 7 quality guys to not rotate every drive or something, but can it work to almost have a bit of a rotation on the O-line?
I think so. I mean, if you look throughout the past, 3 years, we've played 7, 8 guys, all year, different spots. I remember switching with Big Z, in Tennessee game and West Virginia game last year, every other drive and stuff. It's not ideal, because you can't really get in a rhythm and a groove, but if everyone's, the same, why not, get 70 guys in there and play and give guys breathers.
That quarter, go ahead, Jeff.
Do you have that sense, like, damn, I wish I would have been center the whole time, or because of the experiences that you had moving at the 2 different guard positions, that's made you better?
You know what? I'm lucky that I was able to play guard and center throughout my years. My younger years, getting in, honestly, when I was younger, I just wanted to get in and play. So wherever that was, I knew I wasn't going to start over Jimmy Morsey. That was my mentor. So being able to play beside him for 2 years was crucial in my development. He gave me a lot of tools, a lot of techniques that I still use today. So now, would have I liked to play the past few years? Probably, but hey, I'm happy to be playing here in my 6th year at center, where I think that's my best position. But hey, I'll play anywhere, wherever I can help the team and, give us the best lineup.
You only have a couple days left in your final camp. You've been through 6 of these now. Does it feel real that it's kind of winding down?
I'll tell you, it does feel real. It's been a long time coming, but truly, I'm going to miss this stuff. This is what I love, August. I love going away and going and being in the hotel and just hanging out with all the guys and just, building that team, team for 2023. So it's crazy that it's finally here, but definitely going to miss it.
What have the battles against the D-line looked like so far?
I'll tell you, they're good. We have, 3 6-year guys inside, D. Green, Devin Danielson, Tyler Bentley, and then you got Jules. Jules came out of nowhere. I always knew he had potential and he was going to be good, but that dude is playing unreal football like this camp. So I'm excited to see what he does. But the battle's been great. Even outside, like they're giving us a hard time, which is good. I think they're the best D-line we face each year, and that's we face them every day in practice. So I'm excited to see what they can do in 23 and how it helps us translate onto game day.
Pat talked about how you guys focus on trying to run the ball in the last scrimmage. How do you feel like you guys have come together, even though the defense won the scrimmage, but you as an offensive line and trying to run the ball as a team, how are you guys doing right now?
We're doing good. There's definitely, like in the scrimmage, I feel like it was one guy. If it was me or someone else, there's one guy we're missing one block to spring that big run, to spring that explosive. So like I said, it's all about chemistry and just building that. And throughout reps and time, we're just gonna keep getting better. So the run game's going to be, crucial to our success this year, but we also have Phil that can throw it. So, it's a good balance that we're going to have this year.
Jake, speaking of Phil, how is that relationship developing with him and with the offense?
No, it's been great. He's a Western PA guy, so we kind of like the same thing. So it's good to hang around him and just see his leadership, his development, throughout this spring and, summer and fall. So, he's going to have a great year, and we're just going to keep building that bond throughout this 23 season.
For you, about how good of a leader Phil is. What do you think makes him a good leader?
Just his grittiness. He steps up to the plate and just demands our attention, demands, us to be locked in, and really, just brings a factor that I don't think we had last year. He brings just that toughness, that Pittsburgh toughness. Hey, if we need a yard, he's going to get a yard. So, it's a guy that you like to play for and like to, block for.
For you specifically, do you feel like you and him are at a point where you guys are really seeing the same thing out there, that he can trust you, you trust him, that you guys are locked in together like
100%. We always make the mic ID and stuff, so I think he trusts me to make all the right calls and the right protections and stuff, and the right run calls. But if he sees something that that I can't see, he'll definitely override me. But I think he trusts my calls and everything, and it's great to have a quarterback there that you can trust.
Is there a new guy on the roster, especially on the offense, whose toughness has surprised you at any position?
Yeah, I would say Kenny Johnson. That dude's just been gritty all camp. Been making plays, been a playmaker out there. really excited to see what he does and how he can help us this year. Being a young guy, you don't see it every day where a freshman wide receiver can come in and just make the plays he's making. So I'm excited to see that. And Epps, our tight end, he's doing a great job. Big target. So I'm excited to see what he does. So it's been great to see those guys, come out and help us.
Final for Jake? You have any maybe off the field projects you'd like to advertise?
Oh yeah. So me and Gavin are doing a podcast with Noah Hiles. This season. 15 episodes, probably one a week. Maybe 2 a week if we need to, squeeze some stuff in there. But super excited to get that going. Actually gonna record tonight our first one with Phil Dracovic. So if you guys want to tune in, subscribe to it, like it, whatever you gotta do. It's gonna be fun. Just 3 guys just chopping up talking football.
What's who again?
Noah Hiles.
The least important guy.
One other quick question. Most of the time you've been here has been with Daniel Carter.
Yep.
I know he's been chomping to try to get running back touches, but what is his value to your offense?
He's a great leader. I think it was yesterday, he came in the huddle and got us all fired up. And he's just a dude that, once again, he's an older guy and he just wants to win. That's his goal. He just wants to win, and he'll do whatever the team needs. And I see him on special teams working his tail off, and even when he gets carries, he is dominant. That dude breaks a tackle, makes someone miss, and goes for another 15. He's a guy that I'm super excited to see. Have a great season this year, and someone's going to help us tremendously in the pass game, protections. He's just a smart guy. He knows what to do. He's been here long enough. He knows the system. So super excited to see what he does.